Hello guys, welcome to the Euros Matchday Live. So let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, and welcome to the UEFA Euro 2024 Matchday Live with England, and it's me, Dan, back again, and we are going to be doing a Matchday Live for all of the games, all of England's games, and hopefully it won't be just the 3 games. Hopefully we'll get 4 or 5, but fingers crossed, eh? So the team I've gone for, I think it kind of picks itself at the moment. I think it pretty much will be this team. You got Trent in midfield. He is going to be starting in midfield with Rice and Bellingham, so I think Foden will be put out on the left and with Saka on the right. There is talk of Luke Shaw being fit for this game as well, but I don't think he'll be playing this game. If he does play a game, he might come on as a substitute or something like that. So I think it will be Trippier, Mark Gahey, Stones and Walker. Even though we've got Konsa and Gomez who could play there as well. I think Gahey, he had a good game against Iceland, I guess, but let's just see. So, and obviously Bellingham and Kane up front, obviously. So yeah, let's get into it. What on earth is that? That is a truck. Sorry if you could hear that. Yeah, so let's get into it. So obviously the Euros have started, and they started pretty well actually, haven't they? 5-1 Germany. Wow, what a game that was. Okay, Scotland were unlucky. They got the red card, so obviously Germany kind of ripped them to shreds in the game. And then obviously the game after that was yesterday. Is Switzerland and Hungary. People were hyping up Hungary to be a good team, and then Switzerland arrived. Switzerland always seem to do well in the Euros, and they won. Was it 3-1? Was it in the end? But yeah, really good game that was. And then in the afternoon kickoff, we had Spain versus Croatia, where Spain, again, they looked really good. They beat Croatia 3-0, and it's from goals, free from the free first half goals. So yeah, it was a really good game from them. But Croatia did have a chance to get back into it. They played better second half, but Spain, to be honest, as well had better halves as well. But yeah, it was a bit of a funny day yesterday, and we also had Italy face Albania, and Albania took the lead in 23 seconds, which was quite a surprise. It was a throw-in, and the Albanian player scored from the throw-in, so that was pretty. I was like, oh my god, is this going to be the first upset? But it wasn't. And then literally, Italy just looked controlled, and I'll tell you what, actually, Italy played really well, and I thought they won the game 2-1, but I thought they were lucky at the end. Albania had a chance to get the draw, but it was a good save from Donnarumma. So yeah, there's been a load of goals in this Euro so far, and who have we got today? We've got who's up first? Is it I'm trying to think, is it Denmark and the other two teams in our group? Is Denmark and I'm trying to think who it is. Who's the games today? Obviously, England is the late game. We kick off 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock UK time. But yeah, I'm trying to think who it is. Who is it today? Oh, it's Poland-Netherlands, actually. Poland-Netherlands first, and then we have Denmark-Slovenia, don't we? And then it's England. So yeah, that Poland-Netherlands game, I think that's going to be a good game, obviously, because Netherlands look really good. The Slovenia-Denmark might be the first 0-0 of the Euros, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was goals in that one. And then obviously Serbia-England. It's going to be a hard game for England because obviously Serbia are a good team. They've got that strike force of Mitrovic and who's that other guy who plays up front for Serbia? I'm trying to think who it is. I can't remember. But yeah, they've got Mitrovic. They've got a good few players, Serbia, and obviously they've not had the they've had the you know, they've kind of had the worst start, like to a well, they haven't the best start to a like Euros friendlies. Same as England, they've won one and lost one in the June friendlies. They lost to Austria, but then they got beaten by Sweden 3-0. So, and that was away. That was yeah, that was away from home. But they lost. You know, they've lost two. They've lost one and won one. So you never know. But obviously, I expect. You know, Serbia will put in the low block. I think England will have the most of possession. And haven't we faced them before this year? I'm not too sure if it's last year, but England themselves, obviously, last Friday we lost 1-0 to Iceland. Wasn't the best game, and then obviously Iceland played. Who was it? It was Netherlands. The Netherlands won 4-0 against them. So yeah, wasn't the best game from England, that one, but you know, there was some changes in that team. It was a rotated side. We had Ramsdale in net, so you could see why we conceded the goal. You know, it was a near post goal where the goalkeeper should have saved it. But, you know, it's a bit worrying that we lost that game. I would have thought we would have liked to gone into the Euros with a winning, you know, on a winning run. So we've got the team. It's just whether or not we are going to win these games. And obviously, I think, you know, the betting odds are it's looking like we are favourites for the tournament. But I don't, like I said in my deep dive on yesterday, I don't think we are I don't think we're the favourites. I think, you know, France, and by looking at the current games, I think Italy are playing well. I think Spain are playing really well. Okay, Spain haven't had the defence. I think they're pretty much like England. They've got the attack, but they haven't got the best defence, have they? Spain. Okay, they've got Laporte and who's the other guy? They've got some good players, obviously, but it's going to be, you know, it's going to be an interesting tournament, and you know, some of the big teams are, you know, have arrived in this group or in this Euros already, and like the big guns, especially Germany, you know, they look really good. And Musiala, it annoys me that he played for the under-21s and then switched his allegiance to Germany, but there you go. You know, there is even a picture of Jude Bellingham and Musiala together. That's how, you know, good it could have been for England. But it's just annoying that he's switched allegiance. But good save, John Bickford. So yeah, let's go on to tonight then. Obviously, there was we haven't had the best run in towards the Euros, so I think it will be a tough game for England. I don't think there'll be many goals in this. I'll be very surprised if England do lose this game. And we've just got an equaliser there. Do you know what? We'll bring on Ollie Watkins for Harry Kane. Why not? I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if it is a draw. I think we could see, we could see our first draw of the tournament. I think we could see it today, whether it be Denmark, Slovenia, or England. But you know, Serbia, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I think we one of the teams to win. Oh, look, there we go. I think we've won it with Watkins. There we go. I think we are one of obviously one of the favourites. So, you know, they expect us to win. But I think, like I said, I think it will be a tough game. All England games are a bit of a boring watch. But if we can get the goal first, if we score first, I think we will win the game. But if we let Serbia score and then let them just sit back for most of the game, I think we will struggle to break them down. But there we go. And let's see. But fingers crossed, I think England will win. And I wouldn't be surprised if England did go on and won this game. And obviously we go on to Thursday, is it? I think, where we play Denmark. That'll be a tough game as well. Obviously, they've got some good players. Obviously, Højlund. They've got Eriksson, obviously. They've got some really good players, Denmark. So it is a bit of a tough group. It's a bit of a bogey team group, isn't it, this England group? You know, we've got Serbia, who could, you can turn up. You've got Denmark, who can turn up. And obviously, Slovenia. We should beat Slovenia. But, you know, we need 6 points to qualify, obviously. And if we win tonight, I think we will obviously win the group, I think. But let's see. So, score predictions. You know what? I'm going to go for my scoreline. I'm going to go 2-1. I think England will score the first goal. And I think we might get a second goal. And then I reckon we could see a Serbia come back and try and get a comeback later on in the game. So, yeah, I've gone 2-1. I wouldn't be surprised if Harry Kane scores, or I don't think Ollie Watkins will come on and score, but you never know. And, you know, we need the big players to turn up, like Foden, Bellingham, Saka. We need them to turn up and get a result for us, because obviously we have got a bad well, it's not the best defence, but obviously there is a defenders there who can defend, who have won stuff, so it's going to be a very interesting game. So I'm actually going to end it here for today, so please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right guys, I'm going. Bye.